probably seen what's going on with interest rates these days. They're going in one direction. We spoke about this at nauseum, loan officers. Refinances are still in play, but it's only for cash out refinances right now. There's a lot of self-employed people on top of that who are looking at cash out refinances. You need to speak with my great friends over at Oaktree. They've got incredible pricing and they have bank statement loans and they go up to $1 million cash out. Talk with these guys. They'll put together a marketing plan for you. They'll get you in front of the database you need to be in front of, and they will make your 2022 better. Cash out refinances, bank statement loans, and more with Oaktree. Click this banner right over there. So Warren Buffett once said that it is wise for investors to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. And that's always made a whole bunch of sense to me. I mean, I'm no Warren Buffett, but if Buffett said it, he seems to have a good track record and I'm going to run with the whole thing. So I ask you, would you buy an investment property right now? Would you do it? Do you have enough faith in the meteoric rise in home prices right now to buy a rental property? And I ask because investment property right now, our demand is at a 12-month high. According to a new report from Redfin, home buyer demand for second homes and investment property was up 87% from pre-pandemic levels in January, the highest level in a year, and just shy of the record 90% gain in September 2020. Demand for second home mortgages are outpacing demand for primary residence, which was up 42% from pre-pandemic levels. Again, these are meteoric as well, aren't they? Now, I get it, a little bit of all this irrational exuberance going on right now, yet it might not be entirely irrational, right? There doesn't seem to be any end in sight right now. Even if we have a slight dip as we've had over the past couple of years, the ultimate trajectory has been for property values to go in one direction and only one direction and really fast, and of course that's up. Property values have gone the route of Justin Bieber's career. Years ago, I told my then 12-year-old daughter that little snot-nosed brat's career was only going to last 1 year and he'd be relegated back to Canada's Northern Territories where beavers, bears, and northern lights reign king. Yet years later, he's still going, and so is the housing market. Go figure, even I could be wrong, right? Now, if there was that one little thing, though, that keeps tapping me on the shoulder right now, which might cause me to pause in investing in a rental property, it would be the dreaded inflation we keep hearing about. Did you hear the report last Friday? Inflation is tracking 7.5% annually, and at that pace, it's at a 40-year high. Yikes, right? Here's a great quote. United States inflation accelerated in January, with prices across a wide range of goods and services soaring further amid lingering shortages and supply chain disruptions. The Consumer Price Index, the CPI, released by the Bureau of Labor and Statistics last Thursday morning, registered a 7.5% annual gain in January. Census economists were looking for a 7.3% rise. This is according to Bloomberg data. This represented the fastest rise in inflation, get this, since 1982 when Duran Duran was popular, as well as an acceleration from the 7% year-over increase seen in December. And because of the dreaded inflation, the Fed has decided that the party is over and this whole thing needs to get back under control before we lose even more control. In fact, the Federal Reserve's Mester said, "I don't like taking anything off the table, but you know, I don't think there's any compelling case to start with a 50 basis point rate increase." That means, my friends, you are going to see at least a 50-point basis increase by March. Though not directly connected, mark my words, you loan officers are going to be selling interest rates in the low 4s. But that's not the end of it, you see, because later on last Friday, the Fed's Bullard says we're going to see a full point by July. That, intended to get inflation under control, is going to have an effect on the housing and the mortgage market. Is it going to be a profound change or not? Well, we really don't know, do we? But it is definitely going to change things. You see, with higher rates, we limit purchasing power from buyers. That forces sellers to come down to meet buyers rather than what we've had now for the past couple of years where buyers have to go up to meet sellers. So is this good? Is it bad? I mean, really, it's kind of neither. It just is what it is. But mark my words, it is coming to a theater near you very soon. So my friends, realtors, and lenders, plan accordingly.